Hi everyone, welcome to today's video. We're going to do a morning movement flow, starting with a few gentle exercises to warm up, moving our neck up and down a few times with a tall posture and standing position. Side flexion of the neck, bringing the ear towards the shoulder. Shoulder circles backwards, taking our shoulders up, back and down. Trying to open up this morning stiffness. And switching to forward circles. Spine rotations side to side. Moving into arm circles, one arm at a time, starting with backwards, opening the shoulder, opening the chest, while keeping the spine strong and stable. Switching directions. We're going to stretch our arms up and back. And fall down towards the floor. Taking a big breath in. Coming up one vertebra at a time. Stretching again with the arms up to the sky and bending back. I'm going to bring one elbow behind the head and use our head to open the shoulder backwards into a deep stretch. Other side. I'm going to do a tiny aerobic exercise. So every 3 steps we bring the right leg to touch the opposite arm, and alternating each time. 1, 2, 3, touch. 1, 2, 3, touch. I'm going to do the same movement, but this time we're going to open the hip externally every 3 steps. We're going to stand on one leg, bringing the knee to the chest, doing ankle circles to the right and to the left. We're taking the leg forward and backwards into hip swings, trying to stay stable on one leg and opening the other leg. We're going to grab the ankle into a quad stretch. You can catch 2 arms if you feel stable. And we switch to the other leg. Knee to the chest, ankle circles to the side. Other side. Try to look to one spot to keep the balance good and the focus. Moving into hip swings, forward and backwards. Keep your core tight for stability. And catching the leg behind for a quad stretch. And again, you can catch with 2 hands if you feel comfortable. Releasing the leg down, stretching up and back, bending the spine a bit more, and folding down to the floor with the forehead towards the knees. Big breath in. I'm gonna walk side to side slowly. So we wake up stiff in the morning. We need to help the body to move the fluids, wake up our muscles, so we'll feel better in our body and in our mind eventually. Coming back to the center and taking the hands behind the back for a shoulder stretch. Try to do some rocking forward and backwards. I really like this stretch. And we're gonna sit down into a squat, opening the chest, looking forward. We can bring our hands to the chest to a namaste. If you feel stable, try to do rocking forward and backwards of the feet, going forward to the tiptoes and back to the heels. We're gonna walk forward into a plank, placing our shoulders above the arms, pushing the floor, keeping our body straight. We're gonna pull our hips up and back to down facing dog, and we will do a few back and forth, coming forward into a plank, a few seconds, and pulling our hips back and ankles back to have a deep stretch in the hips, forward to a plank, back to down facing dog, forward, down dog. Let's stay here. Big breath in. We're going to bring the right leg forward into a lunge to replace the right arm. We look forward, opening the chest. And we're standing up to a high lunge, bringing our hands up towards the sky. We're going to stretch our hands behind the back. Try to stay with the front knee above the ankle, so you activate the quads well. Hands come up to the floor and coming down back to a plank. We're raising our right arm to the sky, looking towards the arm, taking a big breath. And we go back to down facing dog. Bringing the left leg forward, replacing the left arm, coming up with our chest and reaching the arms to the sky. Keep your belly button pulled in. Stretch behind the back. Hands come up to the sky and down to the plank and reaching the left arm to the sky. Try to divide the weight between the arm that is pushing and the leg that is pushing the floor. And back to down facing dog. Big breath. We're coming into a plank and we're going to do some mountain climbers. So we run in a plank, bringing the knee to the chest. Just a few seconds to wake up the heart. Coming down to the floor in a slow push-up, laying down on the stomach. We're going to grab our ankles and try to come up off the floor. This is a great way to improve our spine's flexibility, mobility, to keep the spine long. Breathe in. We'll bring our hands next to the chest and push ourselves into a child's pose. So we're sitting back towards the heels and opening the shoulders, stretching the arms forward. Take a few deep breaths. We'll come forward to up facing dog, pushing the floor, opening the chest, and pulling our hips up to down facing dog. Right leg goes up towards the sky. We're coming forward into a lunge. Hands coming up towards the sky. We'll bring our hands to the heart and transfer the weight to the front leg and stand on the front leg. The left knee comes up to 90 degrees and we will go down into an airplane. So we bend the hip, we're coming parallel to the ground. I'm going to stand up tall slowly. Bring the left knee into 90 degrees and big step back into a lunge. Hands come up, take a breath in. Hands come down. We walk the leg back into a plank. So we rotate the hips and reaching the right arm to the sky, pushing the floor, coming back into down facing dog. Left leg goes up, forward to a lunge. Front knee above the ankle, hands reaching up. Hands to namaste, standing on the front leg. Bending the hip back to airplane. Standing back up and big step back into a lunge. Hands come up to the sky, down to a plank and to a side plank on the right arm. Rotating the hips, try to raise the pelvis and push through the shoulder. So we're not falling on the ground, but we're activating our muscles. We need to start getting used to it. Back into a plank and jumping forward to a squat. We're going to do some squat to reach the sky. So one arm reaches to the sky while the other arm is opening the knee. Trying to stay stable in the squat. Keep breathing. We're going to slide the knees forward and do a camel pose. Hands under the shoulders. We lift our pelvis, open the chest. So we want to contract our glutes and open the front side of the body. And we roll back to a squat. Raising the hips, folding forward with the spine, forehead to the knees. Hands behind the back for a stretch. Go a bit deeper than before. Feel how the body is opening up slowly. Rolling up one vertebra at a time, keeping our hands behind the back. And stretching up and back. We're going to mix a bit and do a cardio exercise. Some jumping jacks. So bring your legs together and your arms together. We're going to open the legs and the arms. Open, close, open, close. I'm going to do this for 30 seconds. Focus on pushing the floor and being focused on the breath. Help your body perform. Wake up your body. Coming back to stand. Reaching our arms up and back. Folding down, forehead to the knees. We're in the beginning of the mattress now. We will open the chest. Jump backwards into a plank. We're going to do some rocking forward and backwards, trying to create a type of this stability for the plank to make the muscles work more. Keep your abs contracted, your glutes contracted. Now we do small circular movements and and to the other side. And hips go up and back to down facing dog. Right leg goes up to the sky, replacing the right arm. We're going to do a warrior 3 in yoga. We lift the left leg up in the air, looking forward and bringing our arms to the chest. So it's the same airplane we did before, just entering differently. I'm going to push the floor and stand up on one leg. Right arm on the right waist, and the left arm will grab the feet. We're going to try to straighten the leg forward while we stay tall. Hands to the heart, back to warrior 3. Hands down to the floor, and we bring the left leg down, moving a bit side to side. Listen to your body, adjust the movement the way that it feels good this morning. Sitting down to a squat. Gonna walk back with our hands, and we're gonna do 5 tabletops. So we lift the hips up, we're looking up to the sky, so we try to create one line between the knees to the shoulders. So we go down and up 5 times. And we're gonna sit down, bring our legs forward and together, reaching our arms up to the sky and folding down with the forehead towards the chest. If you can, grab the feet, but if you don't reach, that's okay. Give it time, it will come easily. Take some big breaths in. We're gonna roll down slowly to the floor, reaching our hands backwards, creating a big stretch in the whole body. We tuck the knees to the chest, holding them, making ourselves a little massage. And try to start creating a momentum coming forward and backwards with the knee tuck. And after a few, try to see if you can roll up to a squat. Use your hands a bit if you need. Hands to the floor, we jump back to a plank. We're going to do a full chaturanga, so we bend the knees to 90 degrees, and then we slide forward to up facing dog. And moving to down facing dog, pushing the shoulders towards the legs. Left leg goes up, inhale. Replace the left arm. Looking forward, bringing the right leg up. Looking forward. Coming up with the hands to the chest, parallel to the ground. Standing up tall. Hand on the waist. Grabbing the feet and trying to straighten the leg forward. Hands back to the chest, bending down. Hands to the floor, and bringing the right leg next to the left leg. Big breath, forward to the knees. Feel how your body is warming up, opening, welcoming the movement. We sit back into a squat and down to the floor. Gonna do an Eastern sit. A twist to one side, bring the right knee above the left knee and twist the spine. And to the other side. Hands under the shoulders, opening the chest, bending backwards. And we will finish with a small meditation. We did 20 minutes, which is around the time that the body releases the hormones of physical activity. So instead of just running and starting our day or work, we can enjoy a bit the physical movement and the good sensation. So keep your spine long, close your eyes, and place your focus only on the breath. Taking a breath in through the nose and exhaling out through the mouth. Just follow the breath, don't try to change the rhythm. Just to orient your focus into one thing. It's a great gift we can give our mind. Try to notice if the breath expands when you're able to stay focused on it. And if it's not easy to stay focused, it's really normal. It's a matter of practice. Just whenever you notice that you're not focused on the breath again, see it as another repetition that you're doing and training your focus to listen to what you're asking. So just go back to the breath. If you feel like you're focused and connected to the breath, try a small gratitude exercise. Breathe deeply and think about 3 things that you want to be grateful for today. Thank you for joining today's video. We hope you feel more awakened, more connected to your body with higher energy, also more relaxed. If you like the video, give it a like, share it to friends and family, and support the channel also by subscribing. And we will see you in the next video.